Hello viewers, you are watching Prag News Digital. This is Saurav in the studio. Let's hear today's top headline. IT BPO companies work from anywhere rules eased. In a liberalization measure aimed at giving flexibility and ease to IT and BPO companies to work from home, the government on Thursday removed registration and compliance requirements for companies to carry out work beyond traditional office complexes, allowing them to permanently work from any location. The relaxation was provided by the Departments of Telecom after demands made by IT and tech companies that sought permanent relaxation on working location after initially starting the trend during the Corona lockdown period. Jharkhand becomes 8th state to withdraw general consent granted to CBI. The Jharkhand government today became the 8th state to withdraw the general consent granted to the CBI to investigate cases in the state. The other 7 states to do so are West Bengal, Chhattisgarh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Kerala, Tripura and Mizoram. As CBI comes under the DSPE Act and it requires states to give the agency a general consent to prove cases further. UGC releases guidelines for reopening of universities and colleges. University Grants Commission on Thursday released guidelines for reopening of universities and colleges outside containment zones in a graded manner. It is said not more than 50% of total students should be present at any point of time. Students of research programs, postgraduate students and science and technology programs and final year students looking for placements may join physical classes. 10,000 liters of liquor seized in 40 days amid Bihar election, reportedly Kishanganj Superintendent of Police. Kishanganj Superintendent of Police Kumar Ashish has said that police have seized around 10,000 liters of liquor since the Model Code of Conduct came in force for Bihar Assembly election on September 25th. Police on Thursday night has seized a consignment of smuggled alcohol packed in 405 cartons from a truck. Police claimed that liquor was supposed to impact the elections. Now let's have a look at regional news. Assam government to start new exercise to purify NRC document. Assam Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said that former state coordinator and bureaucrat Pratik Hajela has fundamentally prepared a wrong NRC with financial anomalies and the state will start a new exercise to purify the document after the assembly election due next spring with approval of the Supreme Court with a 15% revision of the NRC, Himanta Biswa Sharma added. Amid the border tension with Mizoram, Assam Forest Minister Parimal Shuklabhaidya ready to help in the agricultural growth of the bordering state, Mizoram, but asked the peasants to evacuate the already occupied 1.5 km of Assam land near the state border. Forest Minister of Assam Parimal Shuklabhaidya added, Mizoram should develop its agriculture but carry out the activities on its own land. Assam reports no COVID-19 death for second consecutive day. Assam registered no COVID-19 death for the second consecutive day on Thursday in nearly 4 months, while 313 new positive cases took the tally to 208,054. Health and Family Welfare Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma said the 313 new cases were detected out of 27,959 tests conducted during the day with a positivity rate of 1.12%. The total number of tests conducted in the state so far is 47,85,618. The Orang National Park and Tiger Reserve in Darang district will reopen for visitors from November 6, which was earlier scheduled to open from November 1. This was informed by the Mongoldoi Wildlife Division DFO BV Sandeep on Friday. Meanwhile, the authorities have made special COVID-19 preventive measures including arrangements of tire baths. Now let's have a look at the international news headline. The third phase of the pandemic has already begun in England. Thus, England enters a 4-week lockdown to curb spread of coronavirus. The House of Commons approved the lockdown on Wednesday by 516 votes to 38. Pubs, gyms and non-essential business will be closed during this period. The UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson added that the lockdown will expire automatically on December 2nd. China has banned non-Chinese travelers from the United Kingdom, Belgium and Philippines, imposing a new border restriction in response to the worsening COVID-19 pandemic. This is a temporary measure taken by China in response to the current situation of pandemic, the Chinese embassy in the UK-based said. Canada reports first case of rare H1N2 swine flu in a human. Canada on Thursday reported the country's first case of a human infected with the H1N2 virus. And strains of swine flu, the virus was detected in mid-October when a patient in Alberta sought medical care with influenza-like symptoms. The patient was tested and then quickly recovered. There is no evidence at this time that the virus has spread further, officials added. Now let's have a look at the sports headlines. Archery Olympic selection trials in Jamshedpur from 23rd November. Indian Archery Foundation has called for 2021 Tokyo Olympic selection trials for 8 spots in Jamshedpur from 23rd November to 27th November. Following the necessary COVID protocols, the Indian Archery Foundation's requests the archers to undergo COVID-19 RT-PCR test not more than 48 hours before arriving. Coronavirus effect, International Hockey Federation postpones FIH Pro League matches. The International Hockey Federation postponed the men's game between Britain and Germany as well as the women's clash between China and Belgium in the FIH Pro League due to coronavirus-related travel restrictions all over the globe. The FIH further stated that it will keep a close monitoring on the global travel and health situation and will come out with new dates for these matches. That's all from today's news headlines. Thank you for watching Prag Digital.